For those of you that have never done a score sheet, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial. So up at the top, you're just going to put the date, and then the division, if it's 12U, gold, silver, the 14U, 10U, label that. You can do the start time, and the rest is kind of if you want to put it in with the arena or not. You're going to put the roster stickers from the teams on here. If they don't have them, you just give it to a team manager of that team to write those in. They'll know what to do. I like to put the stickers for the teams based on where they're sitting at. So if I had Des Moines here and Ames here sitting on those sides of me, I would put those stickers there. That way it's, as they're coming off the ice, you don't get mixed up and put them on the wrong side. You also are able to dictate if they're home or visitor on either side. So it doesn't matter which one you put home or visitor on. You just circle it and then go ahead and put their team name at the top. The rest of the information down here, the head coach stuff, that's all done on those roster stickers, so you're fine there. For scoring, then, you're going to write the period and then the time of the clock when the score was made. So let's say they made one at 10:43. The referee is going to come tell you who made the goal. So they say 28. And then if there's no assist, you can just draw a line. If there is assist, they can be up to 2. You just write the numbers in there. If there's 2 numbers, just write like 5, 7. The type is based off of this little reference down here at the bottom. I know it's hard to read on the video, but there's even strength, power play, shorthanded, empty net. Those are the most common ones. You can have an extra attacker if they pull their goalie and have 6-on-5, or if it's a penalty shot. So you would just label what type of goal it was. Was it an even? Was it a shorthanded? And put that there. So you're going to do that for each team on their own side. And then the penalties are the same. They each get written in their side. So one team has this side and one team has this side. So the penalties, you're going to write the period that it happened in. The number is the person who committed the offense. So say number 21, got it. Now the offense, you don't have to read the referee calls. You don't have to know how to interpret them. The referees are really great. They'll come over and tell you. So they'll probably say minor roughing, and you would just write roughing. Minor means they're going to have the 1.5, which is what we're serving. So you're going to put the 1.5 there. The off time is the time that they come off the ice. So when the penalty was called. So say it was at 9:03. The start time is always the same as the off. And then on is when they go back on the ice. So if they serve the full penalty of 1:30, then that would be 7:53 that they would, or I did that wrong, 7:33 that they would come back on. If they don't serve, so say the other team scored a goal while they were in that penalty box and they ended up coming off at 8:23, you would just write that on time. So it would show that they served that. And that helps those people reading those know if that was a power play or shorthanded. They kind of can watch that. Now, if you get anything other than 1.5 minutes, other than a minor, say they get a 2-10 or a 5-10, a match, anything like that, the referees are going to help you out. So don't get too worried about that. They will tell you what to do. The goals, you don't need to keep track of the shots on goal. It is nice, especially if they have more than one kid playing goalie. I do try to put the goalie number of the kid playing that. So you could put number 1 was playing goalie on this team. And if they do switch out, let's say 1 plays the first 2 periods and then number 5 comes in, then you can keep track of both of those. So that's all you need to do. When you're done, the referees are going to know they need to do this. They'll come over and they'll sign it. They know what to do there. The coaches should sign it. If you don't get the coach's signature, not a huge deal. But they know where to sign it too. Then you're going to give one coach from one team, or find their team manager, or find somebody from their team. You're going to give one of the teams the yellow and one the pink. It doesn't really matter who gets what. And then the other 2 that are left, you're going to leave them in the folder that Scott has put aside. The other thing that we need you to do that'll be written on the folder is you're going to text Scott either a picture of the score sheet or the final score, and just make sure he knows what game you were doing. Probably just easy if you take a picture. So that way Scott can get the scores updated all day. So we'll have the number written on that folder as well. Give him a text of that score sheet and he will get that recorded and updated on the website. That's all you need to know. Thanks for helping out.